Hello, it's me, Aaron. I'm sorry, I'm very low energy. I'm very tired, but I decided to make this video real quick for the third time because the first time the video quality was garbage, and then the second time I realized that well, that the video quality was better, but the file size was 60 or 56 gigs for a 10-minute video, and fuck that. So so real quick, I just wanted to show two things that I was telling one of my friends about. One, sorry, I'm picking shit out of my teeth. One being an automatic item sorter in Minecraft, and the other one being an endoprostasis chamber in Minecraft. Real quick, let's do the endoprostasis chamber first because that one is cooler and two is a lot simpler to explain. So, as of Minecraft 1.14, I believe, with the update to the ocean, they added a thing called bubble columns. So basically, every time you have a source block of water above a soul sand, it'll send a bubble column up. If you have a magma block, it'll suck down. Um, yeah. So basically, this works for ender pearl stasis. Basically, what ender pearl stasis is you could throw an ender pearl normally, right, just around your world, whatever. But if you want to activate it remotely, you throw it into a bubble column. It'll just sit there. It'll keep trying to go down, but the bubble column will keep pushing it up. And because water isn't a solid block, it doesn't activate on anything. So it'll just sit there for a bit. And then if you have a trap door, just close it on top of it, and then it'll teleport you. So if I close this trap door, it'll teleport me onto it. So basically, when you're done, you just want to throw an ender pearl back into the water, and yeah, it'll keep going. And then if I'm here, close the door, boom, I'm there. And you can use this with redstone because trapdoors are actually a redstone component. So right now it's being powered to be up, but if I turn this torch off, it'll no longer be up. The thing will go down. So I can show you that basically. I'm going to go from here, from this block to the top of that tower, right now. Real quick before I do that, let me explain why you would use this. So let's say I wanted to get from that build to like that sheep, but I didn't want to walk there. You can just set up a redstone line and boom, you can teleport back and forth. If you're like me and you have kind of a hectic world setup, you can set these up in areas where you need to get back and forth really quickly. So like I have a tree farm. Well, I'm working on a tree farm that is like a redstone tree farm. So basically, I'll put a sapling down and dispense a lot of bone meal into it. Um, and then boom, I'm chilling. But if I run out of bone meal and I don't want to use, and I have my skeleton farm like 200 blocks away, and I don't want to move the tree farm to the skeleton farm, which even then wouldn't help too much because you can't auto craft bone meal. Uh, yeah, so I would have to go there, grab some, and then go back to the tree farm and, fill up the whole system. And then, I don't want to like make multiple trips like on foot. So what I can do is just grab a couple stacks of ender pearls, which I have an abundance of, and do it that way. So I can just teleport back and forth relatively fast, grab a bunch of bones, turn it into bone meal, teleport back, put it in the system, and stuff like that. At least that's what I'm going to be using it for. So real quick, the way that you get a redstone signal hundreds of blocks is through this redstone extension. I already set this up to show you guys. So basically what happens is when you power the button, when you push the button, it sends a redstone signal to the piston, which pushes the redstone block. Redstone blocks are constant power signals, as you see. I don't want to as you see here. So it'll just always power the line. And then because this isn't instant, but it's a very short delay, so this will power this line, which will power the piston, which will power the block, which, and you can extend that hundreds of blocks, even thousands depending on like if you have this loaded somehow. And in vanilla Minecraft, there is actually redstone chunk loaders. So if I really wanted to, I can keep this loaded like 10,000 blocks away from my house and put that line there in like the sky, and just boom, press the button. The block, it'll take a couple seconds to go 10,000 blocks, and by a couple seconds, I mean it'd probably be about 30 seconds to travel 10,000 blocks. Uh, and then boom, it would set the thing. So I'm thinking about 10,000 blocks, it would take about 45 seconds to travel back and forth. I don't know, how fast 10,000 meters in 45 seconds is, but that's, 10,000 meters in 45 seconds because each block is 1 meter by 1 meter. Yeah, I'll press the button. You'll see me teleport. Boom, I'm at the top. And then you just gotta make sure that you throw another one back, because if you leave and there's not an ender pearl in there, then obviously you're not going to be able to teleport yourself back because there's not going to be an ender pearl. You can't throw them in through dispensers, unfortunately. That'd be awesome if it detected whoever pressed the button, because then you could just press a button and it would teleport you somewhere. But then I go back. So yeah, there's that. So that was the first thing that I wanted to show you. Second thing is autosorter in Minecraft. So basically the way that this works, if I get my pork chops, my polished basalt, my redstone comparators, and my glass, I will put them into this hopper, which feeds into this dispenser, which will basically, the way that this works is that this dispenser, like this comparator, detects that there is a singular block, if not more, in this dispenser, which sends a redstone signal to this block, which turns off this torch. Because this torch is turning off, this whole redstone line will turn off. In this, what is this? I keep forgetting what it's called. Observer, as you can see, his little face, he is watching very intently to make sure that nothing changes. If something does change, in the back here, he will send off a little redstone pulse. And because he's sending off a redstone pulse, it will send all the way over to here and power this dropper. Now, once it turns off, he will notice that there is a change in this block's state. It went from on to off again. And so basically it just feeds itself, and I'm just going to drop. So it just dispenses rapidly, as you can see. It sends the signal rapidly and just dispenses rapidly. You don't want to be near it or else that'll happen. So basically what's happening is this is dispensing all of these items very quickly into a couple water streams. Now, you always want to have this curve, but I feel like I should have done it further to the side to actually get everything on the side of the hoppers. If you have a water stream going, you have your items going through the middle of a hopper, it's kind of not really going to work that well, purely because it hits the middle of the hopper for whatever reason, and just won't move at that point. It'll just get stuck there, which is kind of annoying. As you see, there's all the pork chop went there, all the basalt went there, all the things went there, and then all the glass went there. That works purely based off of this little redstone line here. What it's doing is it's doing the same thing as this, basically. This comparator is detecting that there is an amount of blocks in here and sending a redstone signal. Now, because this redstone signal isn't, powerful enough, this torch is powering this block, locking this hopper, and nothing but the one block can stay in this hopper. If I take the thing out, then nothing will happen. There won't be one there. But if I put another one in here, then it'll be enough to shut this off for a second to then pick up the pork chop again. So you need at least 2 items for this to work, because there's always going to be 21 of this, whatever item you're trying to sort, and then 40 or 24 like filler blocks. Normally it's just like cobblestone or string, whatever. And then there's always going to be 1 here, just because this hopper's always locked. Yeah, so basically, once there's enough items in here, it sends out a strong enough redstone signal to turn this off and let items flow through it. And because these never move, these filler blocks never move, and it's only the one, only that item can get sucked in through this hopper. So that is the very, very, very simple explanation of that. Basically, you have to do this every other block. It used to be like stackable. You could have them one right next to each other. But because of like some Minecraft redstone changes, you can no longer do that, because once you do that, then it'll fuck up the one next to it. And so we can actually go into my single player world and see a real life use for that real quick. Before I hop off here and go to bed. Quickly. Sorry about my FOV in this world, by the way. I play at 105 and I have speed 2. So it kind of, when you're faster, it makes you want, your FOV gets wider for the illusion that you're going faster. So yeah, basically, I'm not even going to show. This is my skeleton farm. I have a skeleton spawner further down. All the skeletons drop into here, get auto-killed. Auto-killing in Minecraft works by placing 31 minecarts into a space. You can only have 31 entities in a single block. So if you place 31 minecarts, that's 31 Excuse me. If you place 31 minecarts, that's 31 entities, and then anything else that stands in there starts to, auto die. If I went in there now, I would die, and all my stuff would get destroyed. Basically, because it would get sent through the item filter and then go into the trash that we're about to show you. So basically, this works the same way as that other dispenser I was talking about. So it detects that there's stuff in there, turns the thing off, and yeah. This redstone line's a little long, so I put a repeater in there. So basically, it's the same shit that I was talking about before. You have it's a little different though, because I have there needs to be less blocks in there to sort things, which is, I think, better, because then you get to use more stuff. So instead of 40, 42 blocks, you can have, what is that, 17, 20, 22 blocks in this. So that's nice. Alright, it's only 22 in all of them? I don't remember this one having that little. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's right. So yeah. Basically all these are bones until this one, which is, yeah, you hit my beacon again, which this one is arrows, because those are the only 2 useful things that skeletons drop. And then everything else gets, instead of a water stream, I have it on a hopper line. Hopper lines are more expensive, though, because each one of these is 5 iron and a chest. So 5 iron and 8 wood, opposed to a bucket of water and ice. And then those all get fed into the dropper, which if it's not in the sorting system, then goes into lava. So basically, yeah, that's it. We can watch it a little bit in action real quick if you would like. Because I think I have skeletons starting to spawn. Here, I'm gonna go down and wait to see a bunch spawn. Once I see a poof around this, there we go. Then I'll head back up. So they're all getting sent through a water elevator right now and should be dropping down very shortly. There, I can hear them. Boom. Okay. So he dies. His stuff gets sent into there. So he just dropped an arrow. He didn't drop his bow. So he just dropped his arrow. This guy died too, you see. So they're sending their stuff up through the water stream, and it's all getting sent into here. Now, I AFK'd for 8 hours last night, and I got basically these 2 chests full, and this whole chest full. And the nice part is when this is all full, all the extra arrows will go into the, you know, into the trash. I don't need this many arrows by any means, but just in case, if I ever want to re-up and fight the Ender Dragon again, I can. I have the materials and I have the resources to do so. And then the nice thing about having bulk storage is that if I replace this, immediately you see that more start to feed in. And I can take some out of here, and then more will feed through once this is full. You can see them all go into here. So because I want these still in the system, we can actually chill for a second, see that it dispenses everything up, and that all goes right into the hoppers this way. If I close this, they don't make it past the gate. That's why the gate's there. The gate's also there to stop the water. It's just what I had on me instead of like a sign or something. So yeah, there's that, and then you can see, I believe it's like right, you can't really see it because it's pretty fast. But if I click this, you can see, you can watch all the items in real time moving through that hopper, and obviously they're going into this chest, which I can't access because there's a solid block on top of it, because I didn't think about that, but yeah. So yeah, that's that. That's my little Minecraft thing that I wanted to show everybody on this that follows this Facebook page and a couple of my friends. So thank you guys for watching. I will, if you want to watch me do more redstone stuff in Minecraft, or just play Minecraft or other games in general, you can follow me on twitch.tv/I'm6. That's twitch.tv/ImSYX live. That's my Twitch channel right there. So it should be somewhere on the Facebook page, also in the description of this video. I might actually also start doing YouTube stuff again, like uploading, because I don't know, I've been really into Minecraft again recently, and I don't know, it's just something that I would like to do again. So if that's something you like to see, give me a follow. Let me know. Send me a DM. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.